I want to talk to you about a couple serious issues today that were coming across the wire from Salem, Oregon. Mainly it's all about political corruption and the downfall of democracy. They're calling a lot of bills emergencies down in Salem. You know, just so those politicians, and of course I see them, so they can fast track laws and go around the people, really. The issue with that is, when you use an emergency clause, it better be a state of emergency. And it quite honestly better be like a bridge collapsing or the sky is falling, not let's declare a state of emergency to license interior design artists. Yeah, that happened. I know, crazy, right? Long story short, Salem fast-tracked over 400 laws last year. And we're not talking about, you know, the steel bridge collapsing because it's 100 years old, or, you know, even this floating sidewalk collapsing. No, that didn't happen either. These emergency clauses were on bills that, quite honestly, that didn't need to be fast-tracked. Now, if you don't know already, laws go into effect after 90 days when they're passed in Salem. You know, the House, they vote on a law and goes to the Senate, and well, over there the Senate votes, and if both sides agree and that bill passes, the governor signs it, and it becomes law. But this is the trick. Normally, it becomes law after, you know, 90 days. You kind of have that process where you can talk about the laws in 90 days, and if you don't like what your representatives did in Salem, even if a law is passed democratically, you, the people, are allowed to challenge them through the referendum voting process. We got to stop electing people who go to Salem, and, you know, we see them go to DC and they say all these things on the campaign trail, but let's be real. They're not being real. They say a lot of things just so they can sell out and get them nice hefty paychecks from the lobbyists that they are beholden to, because that's who got them elected. When you vote down a law, you do represent the people. But the most democratic way to go about it is to go directly to the people. When you fast track over 400 laws, and you tell the Oregonian people that they're emergencies, well, they gotta be emergencies, guys. They can't be, you know, oh, hey, well, let's dye the water pink and let's call an emergency so we can make it happen quicker. That's not what the emergency clause was intended for. It was, you know, fast tracking money to rebuild a bridge because interstate commerce is important and it cannot be delayed any longer. You need to fix that bridge. So anyways, the main message that I've been saying here today is that in Salem, they're fast-tracking laws by declaring them states of emergencies when they're really not. The reason being, they can go around the normal 90-day process where people get to refute and decide if they want to keep the laws. It pretty much mandates that, oh, that's a law, and the people don't get to talk about it, don't get to challenge it, no matter what. We're going to take away the democratic process that has been, you know, kind of tradition in Oregon for a long time. It's one of the most beautiful traditions we have. But I guess, you know, democracy isn't really beautiful in the eyes of some of the legislators that keep using those emergency clauses, folks. But yeah, so we all got to come together. It's not about if you're left. It's not about if you're right. It's about democracy, guys. Democratic action. The vote of the people. We all know that politics is screwed up. So if we have an opportunity to call out politicians when they're being corrupt, wouldn't you want to do that? And now's your opportunity, Oregon. We're working on this ballot initiative, Initiative Petition 49. Look it up online. It's going to stop a lot of that corruption. It's going to make sure that they can't fast-track laws around the people. So if you care about democracy, if you care about the vote of the people, if you care about the future of democracy in Oregon, I challenge you. Help me help the people of Oregon by getting Initiative Petition 49 onto the ballot this November. And don't stop there. Think about volunteering with the campaign once that starts up. Think about telling your friends. And absolutely, most definitely, think about voting yes once the idea is on the ballot.